Let's go to the Cancun airport from Mexico City, and it is a wild ride. First, we get there in Octavius projectile vomits the second we get to the Mexican City airport, and it's just downhill from there, honestly. We have a million bags, and they had messed up the dog's paperwork. And the second we get on the plane, Octavius is already having a meltdown, and that's continuing how it goes. Everyone knows babies don't need milk, they need Coke. And so that was the bribe. Even you can see Galen's having a hard time. Atlas was also feeling really nervous on the plane, which is unusual for him. And here was the one and only short and sweet moment from Octavius for the entire flight because he was not being a good boy the whole time. Now he starts waving his arms around and he starts shaking his whole body. And of course, he's kicking the seat in front of him, which I'm trying to stop, but to no avail. Oh, and let's take off our socks. Everybody knows that babies don't need socks. Oh, and then he puts it in his mouth. So I try to be a somewhat decent parent and take the sock from him. And the second that I do so, he literally starts having a meltdown. So at this point, I don't care. He can have the sock. He can have a martini. I really don't care. So now we pull out the tablet because Miss Rachel is live. If you don't have these headphones, you need to get them. The link is in my bio. They are so easy. They're Bluetooth. It's honestly perfect for every flight. You can see Octavius loves them. No matter what position is he in, those headphones are staying on. Oh, and he has one sock on here as well. Oh, and let's start the head banging. It was just, honestly, this flight was the worst flight we've had the entire time. Oh, and here's some plastic. Yes, for the Karens, I know that plastic isn't for a baby, but you know what else is bad for babies? Mommy's having meltdowns. So again, we are finally getting a moments of peace with Miss Rachel. Octavius takes our phone and starts trying to answer it like he's a little business baby, having business phone calls. And I gotta admit, that was pretty cute. And finally, from the plane, we can see Cancun. I am so excited. We were just in Mexico City for 3 weeks, and so I'm really excited for a beach vacation adventure. So we pop the dogs in the van once we get there, and Octavius falls asleep within 2 seconds because he was a terror the entire flight, so that would tire me out too. Stay with us for our next adventure.